The shot is Carolina. Hey, what do you say?
Talkin Sauce, episode 76.
7-6 out here.
Was popping.
Giving it to you week to week.
Doing the damn thing, dude.
Yo, did you guys? There's a fucking earthquake.
For real, I've read about that as I woke up. I woke up, rolled over, got on Twitter, some piece of shit.
In ass.
I was in
know it,
Wilmington.
dude.
I didn't know nothing.
It was all the way in Sparta, in Greece,
Traveled a long way.
just north of Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
Over there. No, it was out west, yeah, like north of Winston-Salem and Sparta. And so I was at the office. I did a survey for Jesse this morning,
Mhm.
and I was getting it ready, and it sounded like I need to go back and see like what fell, because it sounded like someone like busted through like the side, like the door, like a cleaning person busted through with great haste. Is like what it sounded like. So I didn't even budge. I'm like, well, that was someone's doing some shit. I didn't think much of
Yeah.
it. And then the whole fucking building, dude, was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm sitting here on the first floor, like, how do I need to, like, for like half a second. It was only for like a second, but I was like, yo, do I need to book it? Do I need
Do I need to
fucking
bail right now?
That shit was crazy. I didn't even know. I didn't look it up. I stopped caring after that. Like, it wasn't that bad. And then just finding out there was an earthquake, I'm like, no shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I slept right the fuck through it, dude. I woke up at 11:30 and was rolled over. It was like, oh, wow. Earthquake came through, dude. It would have got
Fucking
me,
Hurricanes the weekend before, fucking earthquakes, dude. Apparently, it was the strongest earthquake felt or happened in North Carolina since 1916 or some shit.
Yeah, out by like Asheville, right? Something
What,
like
the
that.
last one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The last one, I think it was out near Asheville, something
Look
like
who
that.
the fucking nerd is. I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, what can I say? It makes sense, dude, in the mountains, dude, where the plates push each other up, dude. I took geography.
Facts.
It's not even geography and shit.
Oh.
Geology, that'd be closer.
There you
right?
go.
Good shit, dude. You're
Figured it
fucking
out.
dude. Dude, you're cracked, dude. Fucking
Terrible.
shouts out earthquakes.
I get, I suppose, shout them out. Pretty devastating, you know what I mean?
No.
Well,
Josh, lasted half a second. Dude. I don't know. I was A-okay.
you know what's really devastating? Earthquakes in the ocean.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's a tsunami, and then that's terrifying.
That's
Yeah.
another thing.
Or just big earthquakes in general, you know what I mean? Pretty scary stuff. Taking down buildings,
Really,
natural
most natural
disasters,
disasters, yeah.
Natural disasters.
Natural disasters are fucking, dude.
You know what's
they're
really
like top-
scary, dude? Fucking
They're like-
asteroids, dude.
Asteroids.
That
Asteroids,
shit
yeah.
terrifies me.
Bruh.
Just
Or
media, just
is that a natural? Is an asteroid a natural disaster or an astrological disaster?
well, it's all natural.
natural disaster.
Are
It's
you,
not an
are you
earthly
suggesting?
disaster. but-
Are you suggesting the intervention of aliens, Josh? Are you saying that
No,
they
I'm just saying
launched
that I'm saying the natural in the sense that like we
Look at all
keep
that
that
red.
to like this to
Jacob's
the
an alien.
confines of the earth. We keep natural to the confines
Do we?
of this.
Is
No.
that how it's? Is that how it's?
I'm just throwing this very loose assumption out there. This is not. That's cool.
No, you're wrong.
I mean, you can go fuck yourself. Like.
Don't ever ask questions on this podcast, dude.
How
Don't
dare
Shout out
you.
to
ever ask
earthquakes,
questions,
dude. I'm sticking to that. It's episode 76. Speaking of 76,
Speaking of
with that,
earthquakes,
we got to shout a player that wears 70. That wears 76. Seems who else? PK Subban.
Man, the
PK
myth.
Subban. He was drafted 43rd overall, second round, 2007 by the Montreal Canadiens. He played with Hamilton for a little bit, and then he was called up in 2010 in playoffs against Washington, where he played pretty darn good, and he pretty much stuck with the team ever since then. And then we all know he signed that bridge deal, and within that time, he won the Norris Trophy in 2013,
Yep.
and then thereafter filed for arbitration during his contract season, then signed the big deal, made him the highest paid defenseman at the time, that like $72 million 8-year deal, pretty big thing. I think around the same time is when he made the pledge to contribute that $10 million to the Montreal Children's Hospital, which is pretty fucking dope.
Oh yeah.
And at that point, you're talking about a guy who's just solidified himself as one of the most polarizing electric guys like known in the league.
Oh yeah.
Not just for his play, but for his personality. You know,
Mhm.
NHL is known for a bunch of stiffs who don't fucking show any character as far
Yeah.
as, you know, who they are. And PK has never been one to shy from that. Got a couple brothers in the league.
Yep. Got Malcolm.
Malcolm over
He's
there
still in Vegas, right? Or did he
in
get
Chicago
moved?
now.
Is he Chicago? I think you're right.
I think it's part of the Leonard
100%
trade, right?
Yeah, I think you're 100% right.
And before that, he was with Boston, and he
Yeah.
bounced around. Jordan, I know he had went.
Oh,
I think he's
yeah.
still in Toronto's system.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, I think
Is he the
went to
youngest?
Maybe,
I feel like he's the youngest. Who knows?
possibly, yeah. Either him or Malcolm are. He had went to. I think he plays defense, and he was on Vancouver, and then I think he's now in Toronto's system.
Okay.
I think if he's still playing, I'm not sure though. To be honest,
Dude, I'll trust you, dude. 100%.
big shouts out PK, dude. He's undoubtedly he's just going to be the next in terms of face of the broadcasting side of it. He's going to be like the next Don Cherry, something like that. You know what I mean?
Only in his wildly offensive takes, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only comparison I'm going to make.
Yeah.
No, he's more definitely.
Yeah.
He's going to be Don Cherry in his own right.
Yeah.
Probably
So-
he's going to just the same level of
Cartoony,
outlandish
just
dress.
Yeah, bigger than himself, sort of character.
What's the word?
Go
Larger
ahead.
than life.
Larger than life. Yep.
We'd be high.
So, question though, who at this point do you think won the trade between Nashville and Montreal? The 1-for-1 Subban for Weber trade. Who right now is
Montreal.
the winner? You think Montreal is? I don't know how the
Well-
contracts are set up, but
They were the same.
were they the same?
I think they're the same AAV at the time. Now at this
Okay.
point, I think there's been some fucking what's it called? I think Nashville's withholding some of that money when they traded in New Jersey.
Oh, they're still holding it.
Yeah,
I
think
bet
some of
it makes sense.
I think they're holding a portion of it. Just like
And then
how
you look at
Kessel's
it. I mean, only
contract
one
is
of
like
those
8.
teams. Sorry.
Right. No, yeah. Good.
I was saying, and only one of those teams is in the playoffs right now. So
Right. And I mean, Weber has stuck to what he's always been capable of as well, where I feel like PK, what his potential is not really shining. A little bit maybe in Jersey, but in Nashville, he didn't do much of anything, especially with the guys he had around him.
yeah,
You
yeah.
figured he would just absolutely thrive. But yeah, I don't know. Nonetheless, what a guy, what a character. Shouts out PK Subban, dude. It is decided. After the conclusion of the Capitals Bruins game, which we just watched, motherfucking Washington took that bit 2-1. They almost tied it. Marchand almost tied it towards the end.
Yeah,
I would have been a little low key. I would have been a little pissed if it went to OT because I didn't care who was playing.
Yeah,
I just wanted
you
to
just-
be over.
wanted the outcome. It's like, all right, which one of these teams?
And
Because
so
there's
we
no
could get on the
like,
pod. Like, let's just get this shit. I got other
Yeah,
shit to do. Like, let's
for
get this shit
real.
going.
because there's really
But,
not a team that's like, you would rather play, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Well,
there's no
so getting to
easier
that-
road.
in my opinion, getting to that, yeah, I don't think anyone really has a better chance against anyone at the end of the day, just with the way there's been the break. These
Yeah.
teams are all very good at what they do.
Mhm. Both have lethal top lines with good goaltending.
There's some
means-
standouts. I mean, if you want to look at like the 4 of these teams, if we're comparing just like of the matchups, Islanders having now playing Washington, and Boston playing Carolina, the Islanders might be the weakest as far as
Yeah.
like overall talent, maybe.
I think it should, with the system they play, it's so tough for them to come back. You know what I mean? Especially against a team like Washington or Boston, where that top line can score I mean, they can put in 4 goals a period if they really put their minds to it. And I just don't think the Islanders are built like that, built to come from behind. They're kind of put together to get a lead and then maintain a lead. And that I feel like that is an easier, quote unquote, easier team to beat or contend with when you know that this isn't going to turn into a scoring race. It's more a war of attrition.
And to that, it kind of seemed like just watching it, especially earlier on, like neither team was that worried about winning that game.
Yeah. It felt like Boston would want it more just because they didn't win at all in this round robin.
Towards the end,
Yeah.
definitely. Boston turned it on. They're like, "Oh shit! If we lose, we got to play Carolina. Dude, fuck that."
Yeah. Trying to run.
And that's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at. This game decided who was going to play Carolina. It's Boston. We get a little bit of payback for last season's sweep in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we're even though Dougie may be back, or what are our chances this time? Do we stand a better chance against this team? Are we a better team?
I think we stand a better chance. I think our defense, I would go as far as to say, is a little better than it was even in the last year's playoffs. Even if we don't have Dougie, I think top to bottom we might be a little better. We got more weapons on offense now. You know, got Trocheck instead of Stahl being all situation 2C. It's going to be tough though, man. That top line. I mean, Boston's just so good and deep. You know what I mean?
Who's got the better top line?
You still got to give it to Boston at this point. You know what I mean? Like they're in their prime. It sucks, but dude, Bergeron and fucking Marchand and Pasta. I mean, you know what I mean? Like
how about Pasta? You know, that guy, he's a savant, dude. He knows. He calls Tom Wilson one of the best goal scorers in the league.
Tom
Sticks
Roos,
to his
that
word.
shit.
Tom Roos, dude. I just wanted to pepper that in there, you know what I'm saying? Make sure
Dude, much to Jordan's chagrin,
don't let that
dude.
go unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? Much to Jordan's chagrin, indeed. But yeah.
What do you
Boston,
think,
dude.
man? Do you think we got what do you think our chances are? How we're matching up?
I think to say we have the more electric line, if that's fair, but it's not by much.
Maybe.
And I maybe not just so much like in speed or like chemistry, but maybe just like slightly flashier.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Pasta and Marchand both got the moves. Like that's the one. Svetch has some shit going on, but
dude, I know Aho these past few games. Man.
Yeah, he's showing.
Ever
some
since
shit,
he's
man.
come into the thing, it's a different Aho. Like
It's
he's always
true.
been a little sneaky, but he's showing not just hands, but he's showing hands with a level of confidence I've never seen from him.
Yeah, he's hungry, dude. Hungry as fuck for it. I don't know. It's gonna be good. I feel like Jordan's
But Boston
line
still has the better top line. I mean,
yeah, I feel like Jordan's line is going to be put up against Marchand's line, and then Aho's going to draw that Krejci line in most situations. I feel like that's how it's going to end up matching up. But
then you got Trocheck against Coyle.
I guess so. Yeah, it'll be interesting. But it's solving Tuukka Rask is going to be I think it's going to be our biggest problem because that was our problem last year in the playoffs. We had chances, we just couldn't beat Rask, and then you start, holding the stick tighter, doing all that stuff, second guessing yourself instead of just letting shots fly and all that.
There's a couple shots Ovi had today that like it would have been like 4-something against any other team.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't in that.
He's on the ball,
For sure. I mean, he's definitely the guy to beat. I don't know, man. Tough.
It's gonna be
Was
tough,
that James?
dude.
Did I just hear James in the background?
That was Dakota.
I don't even think James is here right now. I told him get the fuck out the apartment while I record, dude. I put a big red light on the front door and just like have it
Can't even be in
flashing.
his room.
Is that
clear
what's
on the other
coming
side
in?
of
Is
the
that
unit?
what's the hue that's showing up in your shit?
Yeah, it's the red
from
light
outside?
on the front door.
The window. That
I
makes
put the
sense.
top deadbolt that doesn't have a key lock on the outside. I close that and tell James, you can wait. Eat your food outside.
But yeah, I was say leave him some water. It's hot. He's
Water
good
and a
boy.
plate. But you can put your food on a plate, dude. No silverware.
I love it. Yeah. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Do we play Tuesday?
Tuesday at noon.
Man, this just doesn't stop.
Does
Yeah.
not stop. I think it's at
Does not
noon.
stop.
We may want to double check that, but I'm
I'll buy
90%
it.
sure.
These games are early as fuck. You could tell me 7 a.m. I'll be like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably when they're gonna play.
Because this shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely crazy. But also speaking of the Hurricanes, dude, Rod had a birthday.
Still, what's he like? 47 now.
Not even that old.
Facts. 38.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know how old
so
he
I was gonna
is.
say there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Google-
Look it up real quick.
Okay, well, I looked up Rod age, and of course, that would not bring up Rod brind'amour first.
50.
He's 50. 50.
He just turned the big 5-0.
Just the
Mhm.
big 5-0, dude.
Not that old, man.
And is it next year that is going to be his final year of his coaching contract?
Is it?
I want to say next season will be the last one, dude.
What do we do?
It's going to be interesting because you saw the quotes where he has said, like, I don't see myself doing this anywhere but Carolina. I don't see this as my long-term gig. Like, I just won't. I don't think I'll have the heart for it in anywhere else. But then you're looking at
that's just his humility talking, dude.
that's true, and you look at
He wins a cup here, and then he wants to possibly coach somewhere else, or he's just like not sure what's gonna happen. You're talking about teams offering him bags of money.
oh yeah, especially young teams, like a team depending on the outcome later today. A team like Toronto. I think that's the kind of squad that would love to have a guy like brind'amour with all that young talent that seems to. I don't know what their thing is. They're electric as fuck, but they just don't seem to have whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But-
I mean, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it's a
dude.
whole
They're
other
fu-
thing.
They're
But
fucked.
it's gonna because just with the history of us underpaying people, it's going to be interesting. But then you look at like the Aho thing and it's
Then
like
you gotta start going, all right there, Tommy boy.
yeah,
You put value in the Jumbotron, and what else?
yeah, for real though. But
What
but then
else?
on the ice you're seeing he's willing to spend on that product, and you would think he would recognize that brind'amour is a huge part of that on ice product that he's invested so much money in the lineup.
Yeah.
That
Well, let's not speculate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's
Let's just-
speculate,
I'm
dude. I want
I'm
to
just
get
saying
mad
let's
at
not
Dundon
jump down-
preemptively. I want to get mad
Let's
at
not
him.
get down the rap.
Really angry a season ahead of time, and then I'm going to start rage posting on Twitter anytime people are like, "It'll be okay."
But then you're
Everyone
just
quit
gonna be
freaking out. I'm like, "You shut the fuck up! He's never paid anybody. I swear to God, if he doesn't pay for brind'amour, I'm gonna go to whatever team brind'amour goes to. Fuck this whole franchise. I hope they move to Houston. That's
and
gonna be my reaction.
prepare not to stick out because you're just gonna be another fucking
Fuck, that won't even get
nobody.
me. That won't even get me the followers, dude. Damn it!
Nah, bro, tried that one already.
Can't
bro.
do nothing, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And-
Anything else
but-
on the Canes though?
I mean, the best news is with the Boston series, we might get Dougie back. So who comes out? Who comes out if Dougie comes back in? I feel like we've talked about this, but who would it be?
I don't know, man. Vatanin's a hard guy to take out of the lineup.
Batman's a
now.
real tough guy to take out of the lineup. Edmonton had a really good series, or I would have said maybe him. It might, dude. Like, it hurts, but it might be Fleury, dude. It might
Yeah.
be Fleury that comes out.
Yeah,
That would
odd
suck.
man, just odd
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Too many guys.
And then what? So
Reliable
it goes Slavin, Hamilton, Vatanen, Shea, Gardner, Edmondson. You think that's like how it shakes out?
Damn, dude. I guess
That's
that's
I
a
mean, that's a deep,
nasty.
that's a pretty deep
that's
defensive core there,
nasty.
dude.
That's
if you
also
just-
missing Brett Pesci.
That's what I'm saying. Did you slide Pesci in there, and then it's fucking Slavin, Hamilton, Vatanen?
You have an NHL 20 team that you got to like you got a problem.
Dude, Slavin, Hamilton. It would be probably Shea, Pesci, and then Gardner, Vatanen on the third pair. Gardner, Vatanen as a third pairing defensive line. Dude, that's fucking insane.
That's nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts.
But it's gonna be
I mean,
huge for
we're gonna be a
Sullivan
tough
to
team to
get
play.
Dougie back. Yeah, you hope. Just keep. We got to keep that emotion up. That's where we lost steam last year in the playoffs. It felt like it was. We had the Capital series, high emotions, like everyone's pissed off, ready to go every game. Islanders we walked through, to be fair, and then like we had that long off, and then we didn't pick right back up, and we just kind of fell off.
It's a
when it came to
marathon, dude.
Boston. Yeah.
It's
So
a
hopefully
marathon.
this year, having this little break right after our play-ins, which, good and bad, no one got injured, not playing the extra games. So that's good.
Yeah,
Hopefully we keep it up, man. It's going to be real tough.
for
Because
sure.
Boston's got something. They did not have a great go in their round robins. They're going to be coming out ready to play.
Full head
ready
of steam.
to-
I mean, that's just it. Like I was saying at the beginning of that game, it didn't seem like they were really putting their full tilt in. I didn't really
Yeah.
watch a lot of their other games. I know they didn't win, but
Yeah. I think they only scored like 4 goals in 3 games. Like it's not been.
I don't think. Yeah, I think they were more playing for for just to stay warm than actually try to establish some sort of
Yeah.
winning record or anything like that. Come puck drop during the first round, because that's it. We're done with qualifiers. We're done
Yeah.
with round robins. We're done with exhibitions. Come round 1 Tuesday, it's going to be a whole different type of
Different
fucking
game.
hockey.
They're going to come out and try to establish that shit quick too. You know what I'm saying? Invigorate the team.
Mhm.
It's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be real
Be hype.
good. So, kind of talking about getting defensemen back, dude. Do you think you saw Hedman leave the ice with? We're not sure what, unfit to play is all they're allowed to say now. But do you think he's going to be back for whoever they play? Has that been decided? Who
I don't even
Tampa's
want
going
to
to
think
be
about
playing?
it. It's too much.
But
Much.
too much. But
Yeah, no, that sucks. It sucks. I mean, he's a Norse candidate. How about 2
Yeah.
of the Norse candidates are unfit right now?
for real, dude.
How about that?
I feel like Washington was just being careful with Carlson, personally. I don't remember. Did you see what happened to him when he went off or whatever it was? I never saw what it was either, but it seems like there hasn't been too much hysteria coming out of the Washington camp or any of the Washington fans or anything that would lead me to believe that it's anything serious. So for their sake, I hope that they're just kind of making sure he's good to go when the real games start. There was nothing really to play for that you're looking at in this round robin stuff. But I mean, Carlson's a big loss for Washington. He's easily the biggest offensive presence out of the D-core, easily.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he's back. I mean, to what you're saying, Washington wanted to keep him just out of the fray. At the end of the game, Wilson spoke to the media, and he'd said, "All right, now it's time for the real games." So
Yeah.
that just shows you where
Yep.
their heads are at.
Well, and for those top 4 teams, they're literally those games. I mean, it meant something for seeding, but whatever. It's not like they had a
I
chance
mean,
to
at the end of the
miss.
day, who you play does matter. But when you're the players, you have to go with whatever mentality works for the whole team.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we
Which-
know we're in here. How serious are we going to take this?
Yeah. Well, and just, again, let's not get hurt before
Right.
let's not get hurt to get, the first overall seed and then have to play fucking whoever, the Blue
Right.
Jackets. I don't know.
For sure.
But the Hedman thing really sucks. I mean, he hasn't come in the past couple seasons. He's been hurt coming into the playoffs, hasn't he? He's been and everyone's banged up, but he's like missed a little bit of time coming into each off season or off
It's
season,
hard.
postseason.
He has, but it's just hard to recollect because I can only think of how many times Stamkos has been out.
Yeah, that's true.
But he has been hurt too. He gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, and plays a heavy load down there in Tampa too.
For real.
So
But with Carlson not having Carlson, they will with the Capitals not having Carlson, they'll get Eller back soon. He just had his kid. Young
that's good. That's good.
Alexander Edler. So he's got
Shouts out
like 4
them.
days of quarantine. Yeah, for real. Shouts out the Ellers. He's got 4 days of quarantine.
And
until
he'll
he
be
can
back
return with the
for the
team.
first game, or is it
Not
going to
sure.
just miss the first?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure either. But that is huge for them.
Assuming they all start Tuesday.
That's center depth, right? He's
Yeah.
center.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Big
what I
center
mean. You can't have too much of that. And he's
For sure.
the prototypical playoff kind of guy too, grinding it out, getting some good matchups on like that third line. So
For real. And Arizona making the playoffs.
I know, good fucking for them. I loved seeing. I think Brad Richardson talk about like they're trying to shake in their post game presser. They're trying to shake that kind of dismissive attitude that the league has had towards Arizona for a while now. Because when's the last time I had looked it up and I forgot it, but they hadn't made the playoffs since
Put it
like
this way, they were still
2012 or
Phoenix.
something. Yeah, they were for real. But yeah, no, I mean, awesome and they got, Cody Keller out there, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Like, they got guys that deserve that national spotlight, I think.
Clayton
So,
Keller.
Clayton Keller. What did I say? Cody?
Yeah.
Close enough, right?
I got a brother.
Yeah, so just-
another team with a player coach former player coach in Rick Tocchet.
Yep.
Outstanding guy as far as what you hear about, the way he is with the room and the way the players receive him.
Mhm.
Speaks to that. For
Yeah,
sure.
we'll see if a Taylor Hall team can make it past the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it's also huge for keeping guys convincing guys like that to stick around, having that little bit of success. People were saying that about Montreal too. I saw Montreal fans upset that they didn't get a shot at Lafreniere, and it's like, I mean,
I don't think those people will be happy no matter what, dude.
That's
Montreal
true. That's
fans
true.
won't be happy whether they
That's
win or
true.
lose or what, dude.
That is very true. But how pissed are we going to be when Pittsburgh ends up with fucking Lafreniere, dude?
Just to give Crosby just some straight padding for the rest of his career.
For real, dude. Just to ride off nice and cushy, dude. Or he's going to end up in fucking
Because
Edmonton.
isn't Malkin up?
Is he up? I don't know. That's a good question.
Not up, but like soon.
That's a good question. I can look it up real quick. Malkin. Talk amongst yourselves, dude. Entertain each other.
Yo,
Dylan's
so
looking at his phone and shit.
I started playing Fable 3.
Nice, dude. How's that been working out for you?
Pretty fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. What's your angle? How you doing it? What are you doing? What's the move?
I'm just, what do you mean? I'm a noble prince liberating the fucking Albion under the hands of corrupt King Logan, dude.
Yeah,
What
but
are
you being
fucking
cool? You
talking
being
about?
whack? Like, what are you doing?
I'm being
dude?
mad. I'm being
Being
mad
greedy?
cool about it. Nah, I'm not greedy,
You're
bro.
not great, not yet. But you're gonna have to once you figure it out. Once you figure out the news.
Bro, I've beaten the game like 8 times.
Yeah, but we don't want to spoil it for the folks.
I'm not
you know?
spoiling it for anybody. I'm just letting you know I'm going to be all right.
All right.
When's Malkin
All
up?
right.
So Malkin's going to be up in 2021-22 is the final season. So he has 2 more seasons after this when this season concludes.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. But kind of speaking about Edmonton, did you see Connor McDavid set a playoff record for most points scored while still getting eliminated in the first round? Oh, dude, it just. Did you see how that ended? Did you see the way it ended with the too many men on the ice? I mean, you feel for the whole team, but
I feel bad for Connor, so only.
just him and Draisaitl, you can throw
Draisaitl,
in
yeah,
there,
definitely
what I'm
Draisaitl, but I feel bad for the team. They've had a rough go of it. They can't seem to do a do-over from when they were in the Western Conference Finals against Anaheim, I think the semi-conference finals against Anaheim.
Yeah.
Whenever the fuck it was.
Dude, I think this is another team that would do well with a brind'amour-esque system, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think a lot of teams would benefit from a coach like Brad
That's true.
Brind'amour, TBH,
But
IMO.
yeah, man, it's like I don't know. I think the Anthony looked good. I don't know if that's how you say that guy's name.
Anthony.
Anthony. This is the whole episode. So I was trying to get it phonetically correct. Anthony.
Anthony be seeing fucking the Oilers next year.
But I kind of lost where I was going with it. But I don't know what you do about the Oilers. You know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe some better defense, but they can't get out of their own way, man. They got all that money tied up in goalies now, and it just sucks, man.
Them in Toronto are their own dumpster fire that are difficult to, not so much dumpster fire, just their own whole podcast episode to try to fucking unpack what the fuck.
Just a conundrum. Like what? Like,
yeah.
Especially
speaking of Toronto, though,
mm-hmm.
They have something to prove tonight. I think tonight's the game 5.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it tonight? I think it is tonight.
Or right now.
Is it one of those
Soon.
two? One of those
It's
two.
happening very soon. Against the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, tonight
I
at
mean,
8.
They absolutely clutched
Yeah, it's happening
it out.
tonight at 8.
They absolutely clutched it out against Columbus last game.
For
They
real.
scored the 3 goals to tie it, and then Austin Matthews with the overtime winner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the shit you expect and want to see from them.
Yeah.
They better keep it up.
Question, was it a penalty, dude?
Because it was a power play goal.
Power play goal. Nick Foligno was in the box.
Right.
Do you remember? Did you watch it?
I just remember the aftermath of Foligno being pissed.
Pissed. Because it was one of those where they're going in the corner and then Riley stepped on Foligno's stick, lost his footing, and went into the boards, and they kind of rolled around like it's fucking Premier League soccer. But oh yeah, man, like it's I guess it is by all technical definitions, it is a trip. And by the way they've been calling these playoffs, they've been letting nothing go. Because usually you go like, it's the playoffs, swallow your whistle a little bit. Like,
How
that's a
fucked
tough
up would it
play.
be? How fucked up would it be if on a play like that, like you said, he's rolling around, if it was like bad enough to where they still got away with the call on the ice, like the penalty, and he's going to the box, but then Riley gets fined later. Pod Dog's gonna bail.
Oh, what up, Pod Dog?
Bado.
Pod
He's a
Dog. He's your
dog.
boy. Who's your good man?
He's a man.
Who's your boy?
Shut the door on a little bit. Poor boy.
Poor dog.
But then the guy who embellished gets fined. What a slap in the face that would be.
For real. Yeah. Did you see the last? I saw Down Goes Brown tweeted the last time the Leafs came back from 3 goals to win a playoff game in overtime was 1993, and the winner was scored by Mike Foligno, dad of Nick Foligno, who was in the box when Toronto did it the second time. I just thought that was kind of a happy or not so happy coincidence. But Josh frozen?
He might be.
I was gonna say, or he's mad still, or he's just the stillest he's ever been.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, he's definitely frozen.
Can he speak?
Oh, he's out, dude.
Oh.
He's back. He's back.
I didn't hear any of what you're saying because my internet was fucking up.
Yeah, we know. You got a real fuck
dude,
up there.
I got you, dude. Maybe the listeners didn't hear it either. The last time the Leafs came back from down 3 goals to win a playoff game in overtime was 1993, and the winner was scored by Mike Foligno, dad of Nick Foligno. So
The fucking irony.
for real, dude. Fucking
Just the cold,
crazy.
painful irony.
Dude, who you think Dad's rooting for? The team he played for or his kid, dude? Probably the team he played for, right?
Probably.
Toronto
Most
till he
likely.
died. Bleed
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that game's tonight. Merzlikins, who came in for relief.
If anything, he got pissed at Nick for getting the penalty
Yeah.
for that record getting broken.
He's like, that was the last thing I had my name on the books for in Toronto, and you took
My
that
own
from me.
son fucked it up.
You took my youth from me. And now you take my
I could have played
legacy.
longer. That's fucked. That's.
But yeah, you saw Merzlikins is hurt. He came in, relieved Corpusalo there in game 4. Or is it 3?
Game 4.
Game 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
game
yeah.
5, yeah.
And so, but I guess he got hurt, and so Corpusalo is going to be back in net.
Damn.
That kind of sucks, yeah. But I mean, for Corpusalo, you know, there's no one biting at your heels, I guess, if for now.
True.
Kind of the same thing that people are saying about Holtby and Samsonov out in Washington. Like, you know, maybe you're a little more relaxed knowing that a couple goals and you're not getting pulled. I don't know though. I don't know. Did you see the Tortorella press conference after that game?
Yeah.
The shortest, like
You can
3
talk about it.
questions.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah. Dude, I love him.
Yeah, he's the best for a soundbite.
For real.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Entertainment. And the Flyers, dude, really coming out of the regular season, going into the pause, the way the Flyers were playing during that regular season time, and now here they are, top seed in the East.
Yeah. Beat out Lightning to do it.
I'm scared of them, dude. They're, to me, in the East, they're one of probably the scariest team.
Well, and I think we were saying that the last whatever podcast or
Probably
scrum
was, yeah.
But we were saying like they're hungry, like the Hurricanes are hungry. They have that same youthful just drive. So definitely scary. And they got real talent, man. Kataha in net.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking monster.
Hayes, dude. Everyone shit all over that Hayes deal, and you're looking at it now, and dude, it's really not that bad.
Performer. He's an
For
absolute
real.
Performer.
And they seem to love him up there too, like the locker room, the fans, gritty.
The locker room was gonna love him. I mean, the team was gonna respond well to him, and now here he is performing well. You love to see it.
For real though.
For real though. Phase 2 of the draft lottery.
And it definitely has to go to one of the teams that were eliminated in the qualifier, right? It's definitely going to go to one of them.
We talked about it like a long time ago, and I looked it up a long time ago. I ain't doing that.
Didn't even understand it then. Definitely not going to understand it now.
I'm not going to understand it now. I'm just going to know who has it when they get it.
Who do you not want to get it the most? If you could say like that one team, you could be like, this team not get it. Toronto, definitely.
Yeah. Just because the amount of youthful talent they have, and then if they got a first overall draft pick, that would just like fuck me up. It would just like it would hurt my brain. It's too much to process.
Did they get Lafreniere and then finally trade away like Marner or Nylander for some defensemen, and then it just Dubas looks like a fucking genius, and it was all just bullshit. It was all just bullshit that got him there, dude.
Hey, he stuck to his word. He was going to sign them all. He did.
Yeah, dude. I really think his job is going to depend on this series. I think if they lose this series, I think you might see a coaching and GM change. I think the fans and the front office is not going to tolerate because all the bullshit they've gone through, and Dubas.
He's only been a coach for like a season and a half, though.
That's true, but if you bring in a new GM, I feel like 9 times out of 10 that GM brings in his own coach, kind of get a fresh slate start, your own people. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So.
But I mean, yeah, you could be right.
Not that I think it's Keefe's fault, but he's kind of a victim of the circumstance, victim of.
Well, Arizona needs one, so
that's true. That's true.
There you go.
They bring in Dubas, sign everybody. He brings down, dude. They bring in Dubas and Matthews' contract, dude. They bring Matthews down to Arizona, dude. It's all 40 chess with him, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right. On that note, dude. I think that's the way we call it. Is there anything else, boys?
I don't think so, man. I hope Pittsburgh doesn't get Lafreniere, dude.
I honestly hope they do.
You hope that just because
it'll continue to solidify their villainous.
That's facts. I wouldn't mind seeing the Oilers get him, because we wouldn't have to play him really until the playoffs, like the Cup.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, dude. Drop Lafreniere. Did you have a line with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Draisaitl and then McDavid and Lafreniere?
That'd be wild.
And at the CU. And at the CU.
And at the CU later.
I mean, he's like 26 years old. Like, his name's on national broadcast. Like, it's not that hard to Anthony C.
Bro, there's so many letters, bro. There's just so many letters in this name.
There's a lot of vowels.
There's a lot of vowels, bro. Whereas usually you see in hockey just not enough vowels. You're like, where are the vowels in this guy's name? This is all consonants.
This is fair. But yo, Jacob, man.
What's up, dog?
Where can they get us if they want to buy a vowel?
If you want to buy a vowel, dude, hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod.
Vowel is a euphemism for drugs.
We sell drugs.
We got that.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, vowel. My other phone's ringing. Hold on.
At Talkin Sauce Pod, no underscore. Respect the underscore. You can get me at Jacob, JAY_COBBB. Josh, where they get you at?
Teebs, TABZZ.
You can get Cody, CD_2187. Check out Cancellation Cup Season 3. Sign up. Dylan, where they get you at?
You can find me on Reddit at TBagsYourMum69 420 lowercase x capital X. One more time. That's you, Teabags, your mum. 69420, lowercase x, capital
Like
X
he's
on
leaving
Reddit.
a voicemail.
Yeah. I'll be out of the office after 5 o'clock this Thursday, but you can reach me by email.
You can reach me at Teabags, your mum. 69420, lowercase x, capital X.
Again,
Thank you so
that's-
much for joining us this week. We appreciate it.
Buy drugs.
We sell drugs.